Well, my name is Christian Evangelista, and I'm an Episcopalian. I was born into the Episcopal Church, and I've been a part of it most of my life. Um, People, when I tell people I'm Episcopalian, they're always sort of curious because they think that most Filipinos are all Catholics, and it's not true. Well, it is true for majority of Filipinos. The way it worked out is my grandparents on my father's side all emigrated from the Philippines, and there was no Catholic church nearby them, but there was an Episcopal church. And as it happened, them and a bunch of other Filipino families sort of just took over this one church, and now it's filled with this Episcopal church has a lot and lots of Filipinos, and I guess I was being raised in that church. I adopted a lot of their viewpoints as my own, and although it wasn't really until college that I actually really closely examined it and saw, okay, is this a religion that just I can believe in, not just because of being raised in it, but just separating it from me and sort of really thinking about it. And thankfully, I was able to say, yes, this is a church that has represents values that I appreciate and that I value. So during that same period of time when I was just sort of really analyzing my own religious beliefs, I was actually one of four roommates in an apartment, and so within that we had me, who was a Christian. I had a Muslim roommate. I had a Mexican roommate who was actually a lapsed Catholic, and then I had a Korean roommate who was a Protestant. And so it was just interesting to hear the sort of different discussions within us. I mean, I hadn't really had a lot of exposure to the Muslim faith, and so it was all very interesting to me. For example, like there would be times where I didn't. I accidentally walk in on him praying, and I'd apologize, and he was like, "Oh, it's fine." And so just that really helped me learn more about different faiths. I mean, like growing up, I had other friends of other faiths, but they're mainly more of like the other Christian religions or variants thereof. And so it was just really interesting to learn about the differences and the similarities between faiths. Nowadays, there's a stigma about organized religion, and which I see a lot, like even in terms of just people I meet, that or where they'll speak about they're an atheist, and I'm perfectly accepting of that's their belief, or lack thereof belief system. But then I'll start to hear about basically how they think organized religion is an evil thing, and it caused so many problems. And so I think working with interfaith cooperation is a good chance to really show that organized religion is not a bad thing. And yes, in the past, definitely there have been things that may not be the best which came out of it, but we're working together. We can show that it's can have very positive results, and that I think at the base there, religions are all about just that the morality, the good, good in other people, and trying to find that and trying to really promote that. Well, an issue that's near and dear to my heart because been working on it for the past couple months, and also I have personal connection to it, is just immigration reform, which has been we're going through in the U.S. right now. And I mean, obviously, that is, yes, a U.S. focused, but each country deals with immigration in their own way, and it's I would just I guess encourage them to look deeply and see how all our faiths can work together and really make sure that within immigration families aren't separated, and that people are given opportunities that maybe they won't have in their home country. if they say immigrated to another country. And so I think that would be a big issue that I would really advocate for them to just think about at least.